Hello, everybody. Movie Watcher 123 here. And for today's live stream, we are going to be talking about the best and worst shows from Nickelodeon. That's right. One of my favorite channels. Once my friends join in, we'll get started. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to be talking about the best and worst shows from one of my favorite channels, Nickelodeon. All right, while we're waiting, I'm going to put down the first Nickelodeon show. Hang on a sec. Here's the first one. Just a minute. SpongeBob SquarePants. Now, in this show details about SpongeBob SquarePants living in the fictional city of Bikini Bottom. What this show is really about is this series revolves around the title character and an assembled cast of his aquatic friends. SpongeBob SquarePants is an energetic and optimistic yellow sea sponge who lives in a submerged pineapple. SpongeBob has a childlike enthusiasm for life, which carries over to his job as a fry cook at a fast food restaurant called the Krusty Krab. One of his life's greatest goals is to obtain a boat driving license from Mrs. Puff's boating school, but he never succeeds. His favorite pastimes include jellyfishing, which involves catching jellyfish with a net in a manner similar to butterfly catching, and blowing soap bubbles into elaborate shapes. He has a pet sea snail with a pink shell and a blue body named Gary, who meows like a cat, although nobody knows why. Living two houses away from SpongeBob is his best friend Patrick Star, a dim-witted yet friendly pink starfish who resides under a rock. Despite his mental setbacks, Patrick sees himself as intelligent. Well, that's what he is. Squidward, SpongeBob's next-door neighbor and co-worker at the Krusty Krab, is an arrogant, ill-tempered octopus who lives in a Easter Island moai. He enjoys playing the clarinet and painting self-portraits but hates his job as a cashier. He also dislikes living between SpongeBob and Patrick because of their childish nature. The owner of the Krusty Krab is a miserly, greedy red crab named Mr. Krabs who talks like a sailor and runs his restaurant as if it were a pirate ship. He is a single parent with a teenage daughter, a gray sperm whale with red lipstick and a yellow ponytail named Pearl, to whom he wants to bequeath his riches. Pearl does not want to continue the family business and would rather spend her time listening to music or working at the local shopping mall. Another of SpongeBob's friends is Sandy Cheeks, a thrill-seeking and athletic squirrel from Texas who wears an air-filled diving suit to breathe underwater. She lives in a tree enclosed in a clear glass dome locked by an airtight hand-turned seal and is an expert in karate as well as a scientist. There are lots of other characters who star in this show. Plankton, his wife Karen the computer, Mrs. Puff, Mermaid Man Barkle Boy, the Flying Dutchman, Larry the Lobster, King Neptune, Patchy, Potty, and the French narrator who they call Frenchie, although he's never seen in any of the episodes until, let's see, No Free Rides. Hang on a sec, wait a minute. Oh, we got a guest coming in. It's Bobby.
Hi.
Hey, Bobby.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm alright. I just got back from vacation.
Oh, I see. How was it?
It was good.
I was just talking about this first show, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah. I think that's the first Nickelodeon show, one of my first favorite Nickelodeon shows.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's. Go ahead.
I think it was. Yeah. Maybe it was something else. I don't know.
I see. This show has been on the air since 1999.
Yep.
So, out of all the characters of SpongeBob SquarePants, who would you say is your most favorite one?
I guess I'd probably say SpongeBob. What about you?
I'd say Squidward because he's like me. I get ill-tempered when I'm annoyed, and Squidward, he gets ill-tempered because of SpongeBob and Patrick.
And he has psycho thoughts.
He also is part musician and part artist, so we both have to.
And people use that term loosely.
Yeah, and in Culture Shock, when he does something wonderful, the audience doesn't even applaud him.
Yeah, because they're like, are you sure?
I see.
Also, have you seen this SpongeBob horror game? It's called Sinister Squidward.
No, I haven't heard about it.
I'll send you links. And also, there was one called Nightmare in Squidville. It's like it was a parody that takes place like after the episode where Squidward went to Tentacle Acres.
That was he went to Tentacle Acres in the episode Squidville.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, how would you rate SpongeBob SquarePants?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, same here. Okay, next
Wait,
one.
hang on. Obviously, you'd rate this 100 out of 10.
Ah, 100?
Yeah,
Oh, hang
because
on.
you're a big fan of the Loud House.
Ah, there's the link. I'll check it out when I get a chance. All right.
Oh wait, hang on. Let me send you another one. There.
Ah, I see. Okay, I give SpongeBob SquarePants 10 out of 10. Next one, The Loud House. And I've been watching this show since 2016.
I've seen a few episodes here and there, like as I talked during our stream.
You have?
Yeah, I was on the stream with you. Remember on your birthday?
Oh, yes, right. We were talking about the best and worst moments of The Loud House. Now,
Yes.
about this show, Lincoln Loud is the only boy and the middle child in a family of 11 children residing in the fictional town of Royalwoods, Michigan. He has 10 sisters with distinctive personalities, consisting of bossy eldest child Lori, ditzy fashionista Lenny, musician Luna, comedian Luann, athletic Lynn Jr., gloomy poetic goth Lucy, polar opposite twins Lana and Lola, child genius Lisa, and baby Lily. Lincoln occasionally breaks the fourth wall to explain to the viewers the chaotic conditions and sibling relationships of the household and continually devises a plan to make his life in the Loud House better. During the first 4 seasons, Lori, Lenny, Luna, and Luann were in high school, Lynn was in middle school, and Lincoln, Lucy, Lana, Lola, and Lisa were in elementary school. In the 5th season, the Loud siblings age up a year, with Lori going to Fairway University, Lincoln going to middle school, and Lily going to preschool. So basically what I'm trying to say is that he has 10 sisters, I already told you that, but they all have different personalities. Bobby?
Yes.
I lost you for a second there. I was explaining what this show was about.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, if I wonder how is Lincoln able to deal with 10 sisters?
He always finds a way.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't always get along with each other.
It's family, so what can you do?
Yeah. Remember in the Loud House episode, No Such Luck?
Yeah.
They kicked them out of the house because they thought that Lincoln was bad luck. However, Lynn was the one that started it. Yeah. Then Lenny and the rest of the family was accusing Lincoln of bad luck, so they kicked him out of the house.
Shame on them.
Yeah, shame on them. So I give this episode Infinity, one of the best.
I think you mean the show Infinity.
That's what I said.
You said episode.
Oops. Dang it. I meant to say I
I
give
know.
this show.
I
Dang
know.
it.
It's
I'm like
okay.
I'm like Christian. He whenever something doesn't go right for him, dang it.
I hope he doesn't see this because he'd be. Ooh.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on.
Okay. I meant to say I give the Loud House Infinity.
Okay.
Okay, let me see here. So, how are things going between you and Christian?
Oh, we're doing well. How about you?
Great. I don't know if you've seen this show, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Camp Coral, SpongeBob's Underyears. Have you ever seen this one?
Yes, I have.
Now, this series follows 10-year-old SpongeBob SquarePants as he spends his summer at a sleepaway camp called Camp Coral. The camp is run by Mr. Krabs, a single father raising his baby daughter Pearl. The camp's activities are overseen by Mrs. Puff, who works as the scoutmaster and arts and crafts teacher. SpongeBob bunks in a cabin with his friends Patrick Star and Sandy Cheeks. Their cabin is run by Squidward Tentacles, a pessimistic camper who is slightly older than the others, almost a teenager, and is a junior counselor. Unbeknownst to the campers, the Krusty Canteen's chef Plankton runs a secret laboratory underneath the camp where his computer assistant Karen helps him create elaborate inventions to take over the world. Episodes focus on SpongeBob and his friends learning more about the campsite, exploring new places, and taking part in summertime activities. So I haven't seen this show because it's like a spin-off to SpongeBob SquarePants. What do you think?
I've only seen a couple episodes, and it's okay. It's just basically SpongeBob, but in like CG.
Ah, the setting is much more different.
Yeah,
So how would you rate this show?
I'd say it's alright, like 5 out of 10.
Yeah, 5.
Or alright.
Okay, let me see what to put next. Right. All right, next one. The Patrick Star Show.
Yeah, Patrick's own spinoff. I guess some people wanted this for a while.
Yeah. Patrick Star hosts his very own talk show at his family home with the support of his family.
Except maybe his grandpa.
Yeah, I don't know what his problem is. I
He's
think
just
I've only grumpy, yeah. So I've only seen like one or more episodes of this show, I think, is the one when Patrick was looking for the TV remote deep within the couch.
Yeah, it's just like a really wacky spinoff for Patrick.
Yeah, and some of the characters from SpongeBob SquarePants actually appeared in the show.
Yeah, but they look different. Even SpongeBob, he has a cowlick and a bow tie.
Yeah,
And Sandy just looks normal except she has glasses.
yes, very different. And you know what else is
Uh,
different?
Okay. What?
He has a sister named Squidina.
Adopted.
Yeah,
But at least she's
although
a brother.
yeah, that's true. Do you see any funny antics happen on that show?
I feel like there's many.
Like what kind?
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Yeah, me neither. So, how would you rate the Patrick Star Show?
I don't know. Maybe 4 out of 10? Something?
Well, that's fine. I give it. Mm, I haven't seen this show recently, so 5.
Yeah, I'd change it to 5.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's talk about the next one. Let me see here. Whoops, I didn't mean to push that.
What would you do?
I thought I was trying to put another episode to talk about, but then I hit this instead.
Oh. Whoops.
So I went to the flea market today.
Oh, cool.
They got some good stuff there.
Did you see anything you like?
Yeah, they got they got like music CDs, snacks, jewelry, anything at a
Okay.
cheap price. Okay, here's the next one. Middlemost Post. Have you heard about this show?
I've heard of it.
Parker J. Cloud, a former Rain Cloud, their friend Angus, and pet walrus Russell deliver mail across Mount Middlemost. What do you think?
Okay.
I haven't seen this show, only part of it, in one episode. Forgot which
I haven't,
one.
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it either.
me neither. So, how would you rate it?
I'd say just okay.
Yeah, same here. Now, before we talk about the next show, what do you think about my profile pic?
It's a police car.
I know. I'm just asking, what do you think about it?
That's all right.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the first responders.
Good to know.
You see, you know me, I like to record emergency vehicles responding. Just today, I saw my hometown's fire department's Rescue 1, Hazmat 1, and Engine 8 and Emergency 1 responding, but unfortunately, I was unable to record them because I was in the wrong spot. So I couldn't get them. Drat.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, I've seen other YouTubers record emergency vehicles responding. You just gotta be at the right place at the right time to get them. Okay, here's the next show. The Really Loud House. Much like the cartoon series, this
Hey, you told me about this one.
what's that?
Yeah, we talked about this one too.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, on your
Oh, but
birthday.
this is
Yeah, you can give
live
you can get the full summary here.
this is the live action version.
Yeah.
Much like the cartoon series, this live action adaptation portrays 11-year-old Lincoln Loud surviving in a house of 10 sisters where chaos typically ensues. Lincoln also journeys on adventures with his best friend Clyde McBride throughout the town of Royal Woods, Michigan. So this is like the live action version of the Loud House.
Mm-hmm.
Not the animated one, live action.
I know you
This
said that.
this came out on November 3rd, 2022. So after it first aired, I saw some episodes from this show, and I didn't know that they was gonna make a live action version of this.
How
So
surprised were you?
very surprised because I didn't even know what they would look like in live action form.
Did you like it?
Like, yes, I did. What about you?
I was like, oh, okay, okay.
So, how would you rate the Really Loud House? Bobby?
What?
I'm asking how would you rate the Really Loud House?
I say an 8.
Yeah, I give it a 9.
Hold on one
So,
moment.
okay. While he's doing something, I'll wait.
I'm back.
Ah, yes. Now, here's
I
the
don't
next. You don't know what?
know the show.
Oh, kablam. This is one of the best shows I've ever seen. Now, let me see here. Kablam is an American animated sketch comedy television series that ran on Nickelodeon from 1996 to 2000. The, the series was created by Robert Mittenthal, Will McRobb, and Chris Viscardi. The show was developed as a fully animated showcase for alternative forms of animation that were more common in indie films and commercials. Each episode thus features a collection of short films in different innovative styles of animation, bridged by the characters Henry and June, who introduce the short animations and have adventures of their own in between. I used to watch this show years ago when I was just a kid, and I still remember it. Now, this show came out on October 11th, 1996 until January 22nd, 2000. Man, I
Okay.
sure missed this show. So, how would you rate Kablam?
Well, I wouldn't actually know, given that I haven't seen it.
Ah, I see. Well, for me, I give it a 10.
Okay.
Okay, do you have any shows you wish to talk about from Nickelodeon?
Well, my first favorite 3D show. I saw it as first a movie and then it was a show.
Which one would it be?
The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
Hang on, let me put that down.
And then there will be
Oh,
another one which we will get to after that.
well, if
Another
you have
show.
any suggestions, you
I'll
can
put
always
it.
put them in the private chat. Hang on a sec. Wow, you got a lot of episodes. Oh, I mean, shows. Dang it. Why do I keep saying episodes?
I don't know.
I, darn it. Crap. Okay. The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. What are your thoughts about that?
I love it.
The show follows a scientifically minded boy named Jimmy Neutron from Retroville, Texas, who frequently
Excuse
go.
me.
Oh, I'll wait. Uh, uh, why do I keep saying? Why do I keep saying episodes, man. Okay.
I'm back.
All right. Now, about Jimmy Neutron. This show follows a scientifically minded boy named Jimmy Neutron from Retroville, Texas, who frequently goes on adventures with his two best friends, Sheen and Carl, usually involving his inventions going awry. I
Yeah.
watched this show bef- I've watched this show before and it was fantastic.
Did you see the movie?
Uh yeah, the one when the parents were abducted by aliens called the Yolkians, and the kids have to rescue them. Is that is that it?
Yeah, that's why I said very good.
Yeah, the Yolkians were like egg-shaped aliens who float around in egg-shaped suits,
Yep.
and they fly in a chicken-like ship. Yeah, Yolkian. If I ever
Can you
see,
wait? Can you remember the name of their god?
it's been so long, I don't remember exactly.
Poltra.
Poltra. Who'd have thunk it? So if I ever see a Yokian, I'll get a hammer and bash it. Or better yet, a baseball bat. Wham!
Yeah. Or Carl's inhaler. What's up?
What?
What's up? You want a piece of me?
Huh.
That was seen in the movie.
How do you like your eggs?
I prefer them scrambled.
Same here.
And also omelet.
So, how would you rate Jimmy Neutron?
10 out of 10.
Yep, same here. Okay, next one you also put down Danny Phantom.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like my number one favorite show of made by Butch Hartman.
Yup. It is created by Butch Hartman. Daniel Danny Fenton, a 14-year-old boy living in the small town of Amity Park, lives with his ghost hunting eccentric parents, Jack and Madeline Maddie, and his overprotective but caring 16-year-old sister, Jasmine Jazz. Upon pressure from his two best friends, Samantha Sam Manson and Tucker Foley, Danny decides to explore the ghost portal created by his parents in their attempt to bridge the human world and the ghost zone, the parallel universe in which ghosts reside, that when plugged in failed to work. Once inside, he inadvertently presses the on button, which his parents naively failed to do, thus activating the portal and infusing his DNA with ectoplasm, transforming him into a half ghost. So, and so on and so forth. There's a lot to read here. So, basically, every time when there are ghosts in the vicinity, this like light bluish breath comes out of his mouth every time. And Danny Phantom is like a Ghostbuster, only he doesn't have a proton pack or a ghost trap, but he has a ghost catching thermos.
Yep, all kinds of ghost hunting technology.
If he really wanted to catch ghosts, he should drive Ecto 1. You know, the Ectomobile the Ghostbusters drive around?
Yeah, I do. I saw Ghostbusters, both 1, 2, and the girl version. Sadly, not Afterlife. Would have loved to see that.
I have it on DVD.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. And that's not all.
Hey,
I I also have the Ghostbusters
hey,
jacket, the
you got movie
hat.
watcher?
What? What's that?
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
If there's something strange going on in your neighborhood, who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that song was made by Ray Parker Jr. in 1984.
Yeah, I wish someone would have made like a fan made animation of Danny Phantom teaming up with Ghostbusters. Like
Yeah, I wish
this,
they.
it would take place like after the finale. Then, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I have the Ghostbusters jacket, the hat, and the badge. I
Nice.
also have. I also have the. That's not all. I have the real Ghostbusters on DVD.
Okay.
You know the real Ghostbusters, the cartoon version? That came out in the 80s.
Yeah, I did not see that.
Yeah, I have the real Ghostbusters, the Ghostbusters movies, 1 and 2, the one with the ladies that came out in 2016, and Ghostbusters Afterlife. So, yeah, how would you rate Danny Phantom?
A ghostly 10 out of 10. Oh, and by the way, don't
Si-
worry about those ghosts coming for you because Danny's gonna get them. Because after all, he's gonna catch them all because he's Danny Phantom.
Yeah, did you see how he fought those ghosts? I mean, wow.
Yeah. Oh wait, wait. Also, when they say he's gonna catch them all, that just reminded me of Pokemon. Got, gotta catch 'em all, Danny.
Very funny. I've seen Pokemon before years ago. And did you see what happened with Ash and Pikachu?
They left.
Yeah, they left the Pokemon universe.
Yeah, I mean, their Ash's adventure came to an end. He's now a Pokemon master.
Hmm. Yep. Okay. You also put down another one, Tough Puppy.
Yeah, this is like my second favorite one for Butch Hartman because it's like really fun.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. Ah, here it is. Okay. The show's character is a white dog named Dudley Puppy who works as a spy for an organization called Tough, which is Turbo Undercover Fighting Force. His partner is a cat named Kitty Catswell. Other helpers that are the Chief and Keswick. The series takes place in a fictional city of Petropolis, distinct from the Brazilian city of Petropolis, which is named after Pedro II of Brazil, which is populated by anthropomorphic animals. As a member of Tough, Dudley Puppy helps Kitty Catswell protect Petropolis from various villains such as Verminius, Snaptrap, and his crime organization Doom, the Chameleon, and Birdbrain. This show ran from 2010 to 2015. And what I found funny about this show is that every time the intro song is completed, every analog gags happen.
That's
Lots of
true.
funny gags. Like which analog gag did you see after the intro song is done?
Like ones of Dudley flying out to the guitar, him accidentally hitting Kitty, the guitar coming to life and going after Keswick, and one like chasing the chameleon, Dudley chasing the chameleon.
I see. This series has been canceled after 3 seasons and aired its final episode on April 4th, 2015. Man, I wish they would just keep it going.
Okay.
So, how would you rate Tough Puppy?
I'd say 9 out of 10.
Yeah, 9, no, 10 out of 10 for me. Okay, next one you put is Fanboy and Chum Chum.
Yeah, this is like one of the wacky CG shows.
Ah, yes, I remember this show.
Yeah, this is like one of the wacky CG shows.
Really?
I know like some of the other ones.
What do you know about?
Haven't liked it.
Really?
Yes.
The series centers around Fanboy and Chum Chum, a pair of hyperactive, odd, energetic, and slow-witted best friends enthusiastically obsessed with superhero comics, particularly those featuring their favorite superhero, Mantarctica, who also apparently seems to double as a holiday figurehead, parodying Santa Claus within the series. Many episodes are based around comical parodies of famous films or contain countless references to popular culture, chronicling Fanboy and Chum Chum exaggerated surreal daily experiences and misadventures relating to dilemmas in which they have entangled themselves of the surrounding characters' utter infuriation with their irritating antics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
th- go.
I always enjoyed the wackiness in it, and also, I would have loved to also have a Frosty Freezy Freeze.
Yeah,
I would have loved to
same
try that.
here.
It's a but mm, sorry that my
I,
audio is getting delayed.
that's fine.
Yeah, because I can like hear myself on your side.
Uh, anyway,
Yep.
there's this one girl in Fanboy and Chum Chum.
Yeah,
Her name is
this will you explain it.
this one girl. Her name is ready for this. Her name is
Yes,
Yo.
I know.
She she has a rather insane crush on Chum Chum and wants to play with him like he's a toy. Though she can be
Actually,
villainous.
yeah,
Go ahead.
she wants to basically eat him.
You gotta be kidding me. Really?
And she was like, I could braid you and brush your hair and dip you in chocolate.
She has really lost it. Wow. Yeah, there's this one episode of Fanboy and Chum Chum, and this girl, Lupe, in that episode, she had a crush on Fanboy after he saved her from a spider. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I'm like, what?
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen Fanboy and Chum Chum years ago when it came out. It was very entertaining. And this other guy, his name is Boog. He always likes to bop everyone.
Yeah, he's the bully.
This show ran from 2009 to 2014. So, how would you rate Fanboy and Chum Chum?
I'd probably say an honest 9 out of 10.
I say 10 out of 10. Okay, next one you put
Okay.
down. Hey Arnold. Now, I remember that
I
show
love
very
Hey
well.
Arnold. It was
Yeah,
one of my
I remember
favorite
that
shows from
show.
the 90s.
Yeah, I remember that show very well. I used to watch it years ago when I was a kid. Now, let me see here. Hey Arnold takes place in the urban fictional American city of Hillwood. Creator Craig Bartlett described the city as, quote, an amalgam of large northern cities I have loved, including Seattle, my hometown, Portland, where I went to art school, and Brooklyn, the bridge, the brownstones, the subways. The city also contained inspiration from Chicago, such as a baseball field called Quigley Field, a reference to the real-life Wrigley Field. Evan Levin of the Houston Chronicle commented on the series, quote, backdrop of dark streets, nighttime adventures, and rundown buildings all seen from a child's point of view, unquote. Now, wait a minute. This is the real info. Hey Arnold features 9-year-old Arnold Shortman, voiced by Lane Toran, Philip Van Dyke. Philip Van Dyke. Spencer Klein and Alex D. Lynch, and his neighborhood friends Gerald Johansson, voiced by Jameel Walker Smith, a street-smart character who generally serves as the leader of the group, and Helga Pataki, voiced by Francesca Marie Smith, a girl who bullies Arnold in order to hide the fact that she is in love with him. I mean, hello? If she has a crush on Arnold, tell him already. I mean, jeez.
But she's too afraid to express herself. Her other feelings.
Yeah, I mean, come on,
Also,
just tell him.
I mean, the person she expresses it more with is just her friend. And also, with her anger, she expresses it more with Brainy.
And always gotta punch him every time he does that. Jeez. And every time she punches Brainy, she breaks her glasses, I think.
Yeah, she breaks his glasses. Sometimes.
There's other characters in this show. His grandparents, let me see. The other tenants in the house he lives in. He also attends school, which is called PS 118.
And he's also friends with Gerald.
And all the citizens in Hillwood.
And he's also friends with
Gerald, Sid, let me see, Harold, Stinky, Phoebe Heyerdahl, Rhonda, Nadine, and there's one famous singer that he frequents the most, Dino Spumoni. Yeah, one of my favorite shows that I used to watch years ago when I was a kid. I sure wish they would show it again. So I would say I give this episode 10. I give this episode 10 out of 10.
Whole thing 10 out of 10. Even
How about
the movie
you?
Hang On with the Jungle movie. Whole thing 10 out of 10. Even the movie Hang On with the Jungle movie.
I don't think I've seen that movie. I think I've seen the Hey Arnold movie when they try to save their neighborhood from being torn down.
Yeah. Also, the movie was like a
What's
reunion. The movie, the Jungle movie, was like a reunion version of that. It came out in 2017. You should see it if it's online. Also, one more thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Also, one more thing.
What? What's that?
Don't go in there for a while. Don't go in there for a while.
Oh. Right. Okay. Next one. Cat Dog.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I remember this one. Another one of my favorite shows I used to watch when I was a kid. Brings back memories. The series revolves around Cat and Dog, a conjoined twin of a cat and a dog who share the same body with no tail or hind legs. Although they are best friends and brothers, they have very different personalities, similar to the Odd Couple and the original Looney Tunes shorts, mixed with elements of Laurel and Hardy, Abbott and Costello, and fellow Nicktoon Ren and Stimpy. Cat is very cultured while Dog is very fun loving. Dog enjoys chasing garbage trucks, cars, and exploring. Many things that Cat does not want to be involved with. Dog enjoys eating at fast food restaurants such as Taco Depot, whereas Cat does not. The series takes place in Nearburgs, pardon me, a town dominated by anthropomorphic animals and the occasional humanoid. So in this show, Cat Dog lives in a house which is part fish, part what else? Bone,
Well,
like a fish and bone house together.
yes.
Yeah, I remember that show very well because I've seen it and I know what their house looks like. And when one episode of Cat Dog I've seen when they were just kids, they lived in a fire hydrant and mouse house. I mean, I mean seriously, cat likes to take things seriously, but Dog, however, does not. And also they live in Winslow, and they
Yeah.
always get
Dog.
chased by these
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Dog's friends with Winslow.
Yeah, the blue mouse that lives in their house. And also Cat Dog gets chased by this gang called the Greasers.
Yeah.
You know, let me see. Cliff, there's Lube, and Shriek.
Is Shriek the girl?
Now, yes. She has a
Yeah, good, 'cause she
heart-shaped
has a crush.
nose. What's that?
She has a crush on Dog.
She has a crush on Dog. Now, I'll give this episode. Dang it! I'll give this show 10 out of 10.
too.
I keep saying episode. Dang it! I give this show 10 out of 10.
Me too.
Okay, how about you? All right.
I said me too.
Next one you put is. All right. Next one you put is Invader Zim. And this time I'll let you explain it.
Hmm?
I'll let you explain Invader Zim.
It's been a while since I've seen it. I'll say that there's a race called the Urkins that want to annihilate and destroy planets, and there was one Urkin named Zim that the Almighty Tallest didn't care for, and they gave him a bit of a dysfunctional robot named Gur, and they unknowingly assigned him to the planet Earth. There, Zim sets up, tries to stay hidden, and he He tries to stay hidden, yeah, except for this guy named Dib, where he's trying to prove the existence of aliens. Wait, dude, are you? Oh, damn! I think he just ditched me. No, not really, not really. You good, bro? What happened? Did the page reset? That was beautiful. See me as a voice of an angel. I saw the hello. I feel so lonely. No, not really. I'm just joking. Hope everything's going well on his end.
Okay, sorry about that. All right, you were saying about Invader Zim?
Hey, movie watcher, you good?
Yeah,
You can like type out in the private chat what's what. Oh, never mind. Okay. What? I was like, what? What happened?
Yeah, the signal was going crazy, but I have better internet connection.
Yeah, I get it. It happens. It happens to me too.
Now, Invader Sim, I'll just go ahead and say 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 for Invader Zim. Yeah. Also, what's funny is that they spell school like Skool.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's supposed to spell Scholl, Dodo. I mean, come on. They should have just spelled it correctly.
Oh, I even love. Yeah. Also, I love Gur. He's fun. He's a delight.
Yeah, he can be very scatterbrained sometimes.
But he's
And
lovable.
one of my favorite episodes of Invader Zim is Plague of Babies.
Well, I'm not sure if I saw that one.
I did.
What's it about?
Let me see if I got this right. Hang on a sec.
You
Let
can
me
look up
look.
at the wiki.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let's see. I remember being his bestest friend, Nano Sim, parent teacher, no local dunes. Ah, here it is. Plague of Babies. Zim fears that he has been seen out of disguise by a human baby. Believing the baby to be a threat to his mission, he attempts to interrogate it. He soon after finds out that they are in fact extraterrestrials that have been stranded on Earth.
What?
I know, right?
That's a,
At first,
that's a plot. I was gonna say if like the baby was a robot created by Gibbs since his father's a scientist.
well, no, they're not robots. They're aliens that have been stranded on Earth.
Robots versus
I mean, what?
surprise.
Jeez. Talking babies? You gotta be kidding me.
The only talking baby we're used to is Stewie from Family Guy.
Yeah. And he can walk too.
What the deuce?
Yeah. He still wears diapers.
Yeah, because he's a baby. An intelligent baby.
Yeah. Okay. This has been a successful live stream, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
I was hoping for Christian to join, but he's probably busy.
Yeah, don't mind him, okay? If he's busy, then that's okay.
I
We
know.
respect it.
I know. I'm just saying. So this has been a wonderful live stream. So what should I do for next live stream? Any suggestions?
Wait, have you done best and worst shows from Cartoon Network?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Um, how about from Disney?
Never haven't done that, but maybe I should.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for coming, and I will see you in the next live stream.
Glad to be here, and hope your day it goes well.
Believe me, it already has.
Woohoo!
Okay,
Oh, wait,
see
one
you.
more question.
What?
Did you see the trailer for the new Loud House, really Loud House special?
I did see the trailer, but I didn't see the episodes.
I know. That's why I just said trailer.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming, and you have a great day.
You too, bro. See ya.
Yeah. See ya.